Here's Desert Blackout and Grindor, another case of mould which traveled from the first movie to the Revenge of the Fallen without other changes than simply paint-ups. This is the Desert Blackout, and we will focus on this little fellow first. He turns into this lovely Sikorsky, yes, Sikorsky, not Sikorsky or anything, Pavlo, I believe it's called, helicopter. And it really looks the way it should look. All the propellers spin, and therefore this is my cat's favorite toy. And my cat is very delicate. She'll just spin this little propeller and watch it go. You know, the cat once had a goldfish, and your usual typical cat would kill the goldfish, but my little kitty would scour the garbage for anything shiny and drop it into the fish tank. Yes, my cat gave presents to a goldfish instead of eating it. But legends, shh, legends. This is Desert Blackout. I wasn't able to get a hold of the original Blackout because any shape, size, class of the first movie Blackout was gone very, very fast. Anyway, it doesn't look like much. The color scheme is pretty dull, but I guess that's the whole idea behind this repaint. It's a desert camo kind of, only colors breaking this dull scheme is grey and silver and black windows. The transformation on these guys will make you shit your pants, really. It's nothing you'd expect from a Legends toy. It really takes some strength, some strategy, balls of steel, and cold blood. At each and every moment of the transformation, save for the arms, you feel as if you were breaking the toy. Yes, the head is visible from the underside, but nothing we can do about it. Okay, so here's the robot mode of Desert Blackout. I bet you've noticed he's grown reasonably. The robot mode is much bigger than the helicopter mode. Mass shifting the way we like it. Also, these purple paint-ups appear on the legs and on the chest. Let's have a look at the face sculpt. Yeah, that's the Blackout we've seen in the movie. The arms are rather poor excuses for the appendage they were supposed to depict, but they're enough. Plus, there's some nice detailing on the forearms, and that's really commendable. And the articulation, the arms will go 360, go up, bend at the elbow, so he can show how much of a hunk he is. The legs will do a perceptor kick, yes, and bend at the knee, like this. Oh, I bet there are millions of possibilities, situations and occurrences where that kind of movement will prove useful, so we will not give any minus points for that. As for the propellers, you can actually give him a bit of a cape with them if you align them like this. It looks pretty nice, I'd say. Overall, a very, very nice figure. But now it's time for Grindor, and this is where the mold really shines. No silver on these bits, but we've got this crazy blue code-like paint-ups on the sides. They're really reflective, they are metallic, and overall ingenious, I might say. The propellers are black, which is a better color choice as far as I'm concerned. Again, the transformation is nerve-wracking, and this guy's quite new, so he's stiff as all hell. Oh, shit. Will I be able to do this? Just for you guys, even if I break him in half. But I'll get another comment saying I sound like a pervert. So it's time for your handy, tiny cheese knife. Much better. And the robot mode greets us with some metallic, slightly lime-like green paint-ups, which actually do not match the color scheme, but fit perfectly for some reason. I don't know how it works, but it does. The face looks a bit different thanks to the paint-ups. It actually looks like Skeletor, doesn't it? Much more than here. Also, the way the chest is painted makes you believe slightly bit more it's a different character. Oh, the legs are really floppy on this fella. Okay, so here is Desert Blackout and Grindor, looking really sharp, really spiffing and smashing all over. I'm really glad I've picked this guy up. I didn't feel like getting him, but that was a good choice. Also, the back has posed some problem to other people, but you can always flip this tail down and have the propellers like this. Still looks great, and you can differentiate the two guys even more this way. So, if you think about getting a tiny Blackout or Grindor, pick whichever repaint of this mold, because it is awesome even despite the silly hands. Thank you very much. This has been Bowie and Desert Blackout and Grindor. Bye.